What I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight, and this is for anybody with 50K plus. I think a player like Nkunku is a really good player to show. He was really high yesterday, and then we got this 2-player pack, and he dropped a little bit, right? You guys can see he did drop a little bit there. And then he kind of held value all afternoon, and then, overnight 62K. Now, there's this great buying opportunity you guys have around midday every day, because that's when the peak of players are on, and there's actually a decent chunk of supply on the market. And at night, cars that are really like in demand or high rated are going up and getting rare. So you guys can see VVD goes from 70 to 80. And even last night, he goes up to like 90. So if you are a person with like 50 to 100K, you guys should try to focus anytime we have supply over the next couple of days of picking up a player that seems really undervalued for the popularity of it. I remember Dembele last night was up to 40, I think 46. Yeah, he got up to 45, right? And you probably have an opportunity to buy him every day around supply at a really cheap value. Now, I know you guys watching this video are looking at it like, well, doesn't that look a little bit easier than it's actually going to be? It's really not, guys. Go onto the popular page of Footbin during supply. My best example of it is like Haaland, right? Yesterday, I bought 4 Haalands for 38K. Now, last night he was 45, and I didn't sell a couple because I was lazy listing for like 48. I did sell one at 46. But if you think about it, right? I bought 3 Haalands at supply yesterday for 38, right? He was 40K at some point. I don't remember when. He was 41 at some point, right? And what I did was I sat on this and I sniped him. I tried to get undercuts. I got like 38, 39, and 30. And the reason why I did that, guys, was I remembered that Thursday he went up a lot because of rarity, right? Because he's high rated. Everybody wants to try out Haaland in the beginning, and people are starting to buy him, right? So even a couple hours after the supply, went from 41 to 47. To the guys that are on a low budget, right? You guys have players like Zaha that are trending a ton, right? Like these really popular Prem players that are low budget. Periods of supply yesterday, Zaha went down to what? 6K, and he's trending up to 7, right? And you know this player is going to hold value well, like a player like Zaha, because he has 5-star skills, he has phenomenal stats, he's in the Premier League, and we can deduct it based off last year's prices. He's a guy that's always expensive early on, right? He's always a 10,000 coin card early on. So because of that, you shouldn't be worried about his price dropping or anything like that, right? It's not something that is going to constantly happen. To anyone watch this video that's looking for like players to pick up or who's going to be the best buy, who's going to go up the most, look, I think players like Vini, Rudiger, Anthony, Valverde, Messi, I think Llorente, I think Neymar, I think Renato Sanchez, a lot of those types of players, guys, Kimpembe, Mendy, Militao, Tomori, anybody that's been showing some real demand the last couple of days